Hello, constant viewer. Welcome to Ålesund, or Ålesund. It's a port town on the west coast of Norway, at the entrance to the Grandeur Fjord. It's known for Art Nouveau architecture, in which most of the town was rebuilt after a fire in 1904. Basically, it's got a really nice feel to it, and we had a little wander round. We're going to have to do a complete voiceover, because the microphone never recorded a word. So, hopefully you'll enjoy. So we'll start off with some prices in a local burger joint. The £2.79 there for the beef burger is £20.59. And then if you look down at the grilled ribeye steak, £3.99, that's £29.30. Eating out in Norway is expensive. The town's got a lovely feel to it. We had a wander through, and it's got a lot of the usual colourful old buildings. It's spotlessly clean, as you'd expect, and we're at 62 degrees north here. So we're quite north, but not as far as the Arctic Circle yet, which is going to feature in a later video. Like most tourist towns, it's got its attractions like the odd trinket shop, and we found this little art gallery. So I'm just going to let some music play over the next couple of minutes and you can get a feel for Ålesund. We had a little wander round, and as you can expect, you get your trinket shops with your Norwegian stuff. And we found this shop here that sold clothes. I don't know what the collective name for a bunch of Norwegian jumpers is, but I think it's a festival of jumpers. I'm going to name it anyway, a festival of Norwegian jumpers. There's hundreds of them all here. Equally as garish as the next one. And look at this bargain for £105. So yeah, quite expensive. That's just sort of the norm for Norway, you know. So we're on another scenic route, and this is called the Atlantic Road, for obvious reasons. That you'll see the Atlantic on your left hand side, and this is supposed to be one of the most scenic routes in Norway. And it's a beautiful drive apparently. Let's see what's over the hill. It's looking pretty good, to be fair. It's about 7 or 8 kilometres long as far as we know, and there's been little stop off points that we could stop off at, viewpoints as such. is the Atlantic Ocean Road. I'm going to go turn around. It was so windy it was almost impossible to get anything decently recorded on the microphones. But we were looking for this sort of iconic bridge, which signifies the Wild Atlantic Way. And I hope you've got better joy pronouncing it than I have. The name's on the screen. Good luck. Here's some photographs that we took along the road.
Several days later.
Hello from Trondheim, which used to be Norway's capital. We've had a bit of a drive all the way up, but we're at the Trondheim Torg, which is up behind me, and we're going to go for a wee wander through the city. Let's go see what we can see, eh? So as you would expect in any major city, it's buzzing with little cafes and restaurants. Cafe culture is strong here. Little robots everywhere in Norway. Just wandered through to this little square. This beautiful building. I'll try and find out what it is. At the moment, I don't have a clue. But yeah, we've got blue skies, so we can't complain. This is the famous old city bridge. It's known to the locals as the Happiness Quarter. Lots of people getting their photographs taken. Some lovely buildings over there, which we're going to go and photograph. So we come down off the Happiness Bridge. Made us very happy. This lovely little street full of cafes and bars. And a big 7-Eleven. Just a happy man stuck in a radio for eternity. Awful something. Can you make that out? That could be the artists. But then there's this down here too.
There's a big fortress upstairs.
Can anyone translate for us as to who this guy is? So we've just come off Backlandet. Or Backlandet. Easy for me to say. Look at this place. There's a little bridge over there that we crossed over. We're going to wind our way over this way, see what we can see. That there is a very famous restaurant, I believe. Next stop, the cathedral. As you can tell, the blue skies are gone and the wind was starting to whip up. And I broke my microphone at the Atlantic Road. So I'll tell you a little about the cathedral. Nidaros Cathedral was the northmost medieval cathedral in the world. It's a rich history dating back to the 11th century. It was built over the burial site of King Olaf II, Saint Olaf, who was canonised as a saint and is considered the patron saint of Norway. The construction began in 1070 and continued for several centuries. So there you go. Not only do they honour their famous people with museums, they also honour the bad people too. The Trondheim Cunts Museum. So we saw this big stage getting set up earlier on. There's people performing on it now. So we grabbed a wee salad from the salad bar in the Rima 1000 and it said it was £17.50 per HR, whatever that was, which is about £1.50. Turns out this was a tenner. Here you go, £10 for a salad. This is a little dog hotel outside a shopping centre. So if you just bring your dog to the shopping centre, shove him in the hotel, and you're good. It's a cool little shopping centre where the outside has been brought inside. Let's go find out all about the Sami.